Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Sachinandana Gaur Hari ki, Gaura Nityananda Prabhu ki, Shri Panchatattva ki, Shri Navadvip Dham Vasi Bhakta Vrinda ki, Jagannath Mishra Sachi Mata Devi ki, Shri Shri Radha Manju ki, Samagata Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Hare Krishna. So just around this time of day, in the land called Nadia, dusk. Thousands and thousands of people, they all went to the bank of Mother Ganga and they began to chant, Hari, Hari, Hari. Why? A very auspicious place, Navadvip Dham. The inhabitants of Navadvip Dham, they had some religious sentiment and tradition. They knew that if there's a materially inauspicious time, you should chant the Lord's names. Bolo Hari Bo. So it was the time of an eclipse. And at that time, Sachinandan Gaur Hari chose to appear. He came in this time that is, you could say, the dark age, Kali Yuga. Age of quarrel, hypocrisy, fighting, conflict. Why did he come in Kali Yuga? In the darkest of nights, the golden moon is most effulgent and beautiful. He came to save us, you could say, in our darkest hour, when our natures had become corrupted by the influence of time and the mode of ignorance. He has come to save us. Sachinandan Gaur Hari. All the tens and thousands of people were on the banks of the Ganga chanting the Lord's holy names. This is the great remedy for all kinds of suffering in this present age, in all ages, especially in this present age. Kalodar Hari Sankirtanat, Krishna Kirtan. Therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came as the father of the Sankirtan movement with Gaura Nityananda Prabhu. Father of the Sankirtan movement. And so therefore we are all here for him. Because of him, our acharyas, our Guru Varga, they have mercifully come as the continuing manifestation of Gaura Lila, the pastimes of Gauranga. All of our Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, our Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and our entire Rupanuga Gauriya Guru Varga. They are the continuation of Gaura Lila. And therefore we are also having that opportunity to be present, serving in Gaura Lila. Now, Mahaprabhu said, Pritiviti ache jata nagaradi gram sarvatra prachar hoive morana. Mahaprabhu predicted, in every town and city, village of this world, my name shall be sung, Radha Krishna, their names and their glory shall be distributed and spread everywhere. So we can say, was it more widely spread in the time of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or in the present time? We should not think now is not the time of Mahaprabhu. Now is the time of Mahaprabhu. Bolo Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki. Now is the time of Mahaprabhu. Because he has never left. He is here with us. Radha Krishna are here with us. Our Guru Varga are here with us. Pure Vaishnavas are here with us. Therefore we should not think, oh, alas, alas, I was not there. When I am ready, I will be there. But I am here now. So how can I be engaged in this very moment and in every moment? Then we enter into the family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Gaur Parshad. When we worship Panchatattva, who is the Panchatattva? Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Swarupakam Bhaktavataram Bhaktakyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Pandit, Srivas, and Bhakta Brinda. Bolo Samasta Bhakta Brinda ki Jai. All the devotees. Gaura Bhakta Brinda, the family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So I'm so grateful to be here with the family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You're all Gaura Parikars. It's up to you. Don't think you are far away. Mahaprabhu is here now. His movement is spreading throughout the world now in increasing waves. More and more. And as much as we want to be connected, the doors are open for us. Bolo ke jabi ke jhabire bhava sindhu par. This is not only for that time. Dhanya kali juge rache tanya avatar Chaitanya avatar Dhanya kali jugira Chaitanya avatar. This age is very glorious, beautiful, wonderful age. Dhanya kali. Srimad Bhagavatam is described. Pariksha Maharaj met the personification of Kali, world, violence, hatred. Sparred with him, fought with him, and gave up territory, a lot of territory. Dutam banam srina sunam yatra adharma chara. Wherever adharma is present, you can have it. So Mahaprabhu came. Instead of, you want to defeat someone, you can go direct or you can go around or indirect. In such a way they don't even know they've been defeated. Mahaprabhu came and made it Dhanya Kali. And we see, our Srila Prabhupada came to the West and made it glorious. Prabhupada did not think, the West, it's a lost cause. No. Bharat Bhumi Janma. This whole world we should understand to be Bharat. Because that is how it was. And that is how it is. It's only according to our conception. So therefore we should clarify our conception. This whole world is the world of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna. It is all their world. When Srila Prabhupada established his temples, what did he say? London. London Ishvara. Paris Ishvara. New York Ishvara. Bhagavan is Bhagavan for the whole world. God is one, and all living entities are His eternal part and parcels. With a loving relationship. And simply we are waiting to awaken into that pure loving relationship. So therefore, Mahaprabhu's emissaries, Srila Prabhupada, or Srila Gurudev, all our acharyas have come with this one mission. And we're all doing our level best, or praying to do our level best to serve that one mission in spirit. The house of God is a house for the whole world. Srila Prabhupada said, I have come to establish a house where the whole world can live. If you have a house where the whole world can live, how many rooms do you need? You can imagine if we're all here sleeping in one room. We might not be as good friends after a few weeks. When we have rooms individually, bathrooms individually, then we can stay great friends. So a house the whole world can live in means there can be many branches of the same tree. This is the conception of the tree of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's line. It's described in Chaitanya Charitamrita. The tree of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, we should have the utmost honor for all branches. Proper, bona fide Sampradaya branches of this Gaudiya Sampradaya. Understanding the Siddhanta. What is the true underpinnings of this? Srila Prabhupada would say, I have not come giving you something that is new. Nor is it something that is from 1,000 years ago, 500 years ago, 5,000 years ago. This is Sanatana Dharma. In the 4th chapter of the Gita, Krishna said, I spoke this wisdom to the sun god 400 million years ago. The same teaching. Sanatan Dharma. So Satchidananda Gaur Hari came to teach this. And he appeared. Gaur Purnima, the day of the full moon. He is the full moon, rising. Vande Guru Nishan Bhaktan Ishavatarakam Tat Prakasham Tatak Shakti Krishna Chaitanya Sangyakam. First verse, Adi Lila Chaitanya Charitamrita. Mahaprabhu appears in 6 features. So when we say, I have to surrender, surrender to this person, surrender to that person, who do I surrender to? Who? Satchidananda Gaur Hari. His 6 features are Diksha Shiksha Guru, the initiating spiritual master, the instructing spiritual master. They are Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's representatives. Therefore, they are as bona fide as they are, following his message without adulteration. Purely, pure conduct, and purely representing the teaching. Vande Guru Nishan Bhaktan, and the devotees of the Lord. Isham Ishavatarakam Tat Prakasham Tatak Shakti, his avatars, his Prakash, his Angsa, Nityanandapu, Advaita Acharya, all the Bhaktas. They are all the expansions or manifestations of Sri Satchidananda Gaur Hari, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That Mahaprabhu is no other than Radha Krishna. So who we are worshipping here? Who are we worshipping here? Satchidananda Gaur Hari. Radha Krishna nahi anya. He is no different than Radha Krishna. Therefore he is Gauranga. Why is he Gauranga? Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. Gaurangi Shrimati Radhika. Taking her Anga duty, the effulgence of her divine limbs. Then he has become Gauranga. Golden. And Krishna, Radha Lingita Vigraha. This is Radha Lingita Vigraha. The Vigraha of Krishna that is embraced completely by Srimati Radhika. Therefore he has adorned himself in her Varna. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi. That golden, molten golden complexion. Radha Raman. Lalita Vishaka, who are they? Sarup Damara, Rai Ramananda. Most intimate associates of Mahaprabhu and Rupa Manjari. Who is that? Rupa Goswami. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Jaina Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantika. That Rupa Goswami who established the heart, innermost heart's desire of Satchidananda Gaur Hari. We are worshipping that. Rupa Manjari, Rupa Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami or Rati Manjari who established what does it mean to be a follower of Sri Rupa Goswami and his innermost moods. We all talk about Rupa Goswami, but what is it that he wrote? What is his mood? What is his desire for us? Have we ever scratched the surface of that? Mahaprabhu said there's a buried treasure. I want you to discover. What is that treasure? That is the literature of the Goswamis. Jeev Goswami, Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, Bhupala Bhatta Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, Raghunath Bhatta Goswami. This is the treasure of the Gaudiyas. Shikshastakam, Chaitanya Charitamrita. The treasure of the Gaudiyas, waiting for us to discover it. Therefore we should dive into that literature. And we should spend time with devotees, hearing Harikatha, performing Kirtan, taking Bhagavad Prasad, worshipping the form of the deity. In this way our life becomes Dhanya, blessed. Amara Gaurangir Gate Adhan ke avoy Adhan ke avoy. We shouldn't think, can I? Is it possible? Will I ever? No. Jada anda atura avadi paraha. Mahaprabhu is so merciful. Who did he save first? Those who were foolish, crippled, blind, lame. Everyone came. And there was no charge. Amara Gurangir Gati Adan Ke Avai. If you go to Nadia Ghat now, there's some charge. You go to New York City now, there's some charge. The material system is there to extract the most energy out of you as possible until you die. But Satchidananda Gaura Hari is not like that. He's only come to give, to give, to give. What is he giving? Pula prema dana vina vyartan ridra jivan das kuri vetana more deha prema dhan. He's come to give prema. That thing which is our true wealth, simply waiting for us to discover it. That loving relationship with Krishna. Namo Mahavadannaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namah. Krishna Prema Pradayate. He came to relish this himself, and he came to give it. Pularaga Marga Bhakti Loke Kurite Pracharam Rashika Shekara Krishna Parama Karun Idvi Haitu Kurila Udgham. He came to relish this. Radhaya pranaya mahima kidrisho vanayaiva swadyoyanad bhutamadrima kidrisho vavadiya sokyam chasya madanubhavata kidrisham veti lobhat tadbhavadya samajani sachigarva sindhu harindu. He appeared in the womb, like the ocean-like womb of Mother Sachi. To fulfill his three innermost desire, how can I understand the glory of Srimati Radhika's love? The sweetness in me that she relishes to the highest extent. What is that sweetness of our relation, our pastimes? But he came to relish this not only, he also came to distribute. Raga Marga Bhakti Loke Korite Prachara Chaitanya Charitamrita, to distribute this mood of love. And we can all take shelter of that. That prema is the highest shelter. We're all seeking shelter. When we're in the mode of fear, we think shelter is, oh no, I need some roof over my head, some shelter I have to provide for myself and for my family. That's one kind of shelter. But if that is achieved, then what's the next higher shelter? You may have shelter. If you don't have love, relationship, purpose, meaning, what's the use of that shelter? You're seeking something higher, you want something more, you're looking for something more. What is it that you're looking for? That prem, that is the highest shelter. The highest ashray, shelter, is that love of Srimati Radhika for Krishna, that love of Krishna that is present in her expansions, the Braja Gopis, and the Guru Varga, that love of the Brajabasis, that is the ultimate shelter. Therefore, to serve those Brajabasis is our highest occupation. Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada says, our highest occupation is to serve the Brajabasis. This is our eternal occupation. We shouldn't think that's something far off. We have to do that after millions of lifetimes. We can do it now. Why not? Fortune favors the bold and the brave. How do we serve the Brajabasis? They are here. Guruji, Srila Prabhupada, the Brajabasis are here now. Pure Vaishnavas are here now. They are the Brajabasis. Serving them, that is service to the Brajabasis. So we are as connected as we want to be. We shouldn't think, oh, pure bhakti, prem, this is something for only very fortunate, very qualified people. No, jana andaratura valiparahai. The lame, the blind, the cripple, everyone got Mahaprabhu's mercy. Then why not me? Why not me? Najani anuragaha. I haven't awakened this divine attraction yet. So how do we take shelter of this mercy of Mahaprabhu? Hariname nokakani Shri Guru Kandari Shri Guru Kandari Shankirtana ke royala Dubahu Pashari Dubahu Pashari. How do we go across? How do we go across? You want to go? Mahaprabhu is saying, you want to go? Who wants to go? I want to go. Anyone else want to go? That's it. No one else wants to go across Bhava Samsara. Everyone wants to go. So let's go. How do we go? Keep your hands up. Sankirtana kero yala dubahu pashari dubahu pashari. Hariko, enough. That's all you have to do. Sankirtana kero yala dubahu pashari. The upraised arms of the devotees. Dancing in Sankirtan, that is the propulsion. The oars. What is the boat? Harinam. So therefore, what do? Together, Sankirtan, we sing in Kirtan, and with upraised arms we chant Satinandana Gaur Hari Ki, Kalega Pavana Pitari Gaur Nityananda Prabhu Ki, Harinam Sankirtan. Right now, every moment is the best opportunity. No, I need to wait. When I'm ready after many years, then in India, this is our culture. Koi mar gaya to Ram Naam Satya. Anyone died, then you say God's name is important. Or the eclipse, when it's inauspicious, no, only chant God's name. No. We shouldn't wait for death to meet God. We should meet Him now. How do we meet Him? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Chanting this Maha Mantra, Radha Krishna, dancing on your tongue. Because they are non-different from their names. What does it mean? They're dancing on their tongue, dancing on your tongue. It's hard to understand. The deities? No. They are non-different from their names. So you want to be with Radha Krishna, simply chant their names. That's it. Simply chant. Not can't. Simply chant. There's no fee, there's no barrier for entry, there's no distinction according to race, gender, nationality, any of these things. This is all Maya, all illusion, distinction. Miyaya, anayati, Maya. Whatever you try to measure with your material senses, that is Maya. In Sastra. Miyaya, anayati, Maya. Oh, are you qualified or not? Maya. Everyone is qualified. Because everyone is part and parcel of God. Therefore, everyone is qualified. And now we have an opportunity. Now we're going to do Abhishek. During the time of Abhishek, we're all going to be singing Mahamantra. Radha Krishna, we pray, let them all be dancing. This space we've created is a place for Harinam Sankirtan. Space to glorify and serve our lordships. During the time of Aarti, we'll have a chant to all participate in Gaura Lila. And therefore we pray that by our Kirtan, the associates of Mahaprabhu will also appear. When our Srila Gurudev came to Navadvip Dham, his first Gaur Purnima, the Kirtan was so ecstatic. He had a vision of Gaur Nitai appear. He fell senseless in ecstasy. When Narottam Das Thakur performed Kirtani Kirtan, it was so powerful. All the Panchatattva and all the associates of Mahaprabhu appeared and they were directly seen. So, Adhyapya Selila Kore Gaurarai Kono Kono Bhagyavan Deki Badapai. Those pastimes of Gaur Hari are going on now. Those who are fortunate can see them. There's a story of Srila Prabhupada with meeting our Srila Gurudev at Sri Krishna Balaram Mandir. They were meeting in the early morning. Not early morning, Pradosh Lila. After breakfast, Krishna's going off to graze the cows. Srila Gurudev, Prabhupada would send his own car and bring Gurudev every day for months in the late 70s because they were close friends. And one time they were having a discussion and afterwards they started Kirtan. Many Vaishnavas were present, direct witnesses of this. And Gurudev began to sing. And during that Kirtan, the room was full of devotees. Everyone began to weep. Why? Because they saw Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev were weeping. And the Kirtan was so potent, so powerful. They could not understand, what is this force, this power, this presence? They heard some jingling noises, some conch shells blowing. They thought perhaps there's some procession going in the road. But for those who have the eyes to see, the ears to hear, spiritual ears, spiritual eyes is what we're praying for. They understood, oh, Krishna is Raman Reti is going for his Gocharan. Gurudev, Prabhupada, they're doing Kirtan, discussing this Harikatha, and they're witnessing and in those pastimes. Therefore the Kirtan is so ecstatic. Everyone felt the magic. Not everyone could see it. Why? Ajnana timirandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurun vilitam jena tasmai shri guru Gurudeva Namaha. Oh Gurudev, please bring me out of this darkness of ignorance. Fill my eyes, my heart, my body, my mind with the torchlight of divine knowledge of my relationship. The Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, Krishna says, that torchlight of divine knowledge, when it illuminates you, all pop beats, everything is instantly eradicated. Like you're going to take a cotton ball and put it in a blazing forest fire. How long is the cotton ball going to last? A moment. So simply dive into that transcendental knowledge by taking shelter of Sri Guru. Taking shelter, surrender, follow the process of bhakti. Do not delay. Time just waits for no man. Time and tide, they wait for none of us. We will all be swept away in the tides of time. So therefore, while we still have life, let us take advantage of this opportunity. Labdva surulabhamidam bahusambhavante manushya martadamanityamapi hadiyara turnamyate tanapatet anumrityu yavan nishreyasaya vishaya kalikadvata sat. We've achieved this very special, rare form of life. On this property, there's billions of entities, but there's like 50, 60 humans. So it's rare. So take advantage of that. Turnamyate tanapatet. Before you die, because this life is temporary, take advantage. In every species of life, you can enjoy your senses, but as a human being, you can achieve transcendental position. Therefore, today we are praying to Sachinandan Gaur Hari. For class, I was thinking to talk about Gaura Lila from his childhood. So many sweet pastimes. I wasn't thinking of talking at this all on this topic. But anyhow, wherever the winds of Krishna and Guru's katha and desires blowing, we will go there. But we'll continue tomorrow. Gopa Mataji will give morning class. And then we'll have Bhumipati Prabhu is coming for midday program. Bhumipati Prabhu will speak. Other devotees like Ramanath Prabhu will speak. If anyone instructs, I'll speak a few words. Nighttime will continue. We want to speak about Gaura Lila. So many beautiful sweet pastimes. How he was a Sachilala, Sachidulala, beautiful son of Mother Sachi. How he performed his sweet childhood pastimes. You think your kids are cute? Yes, very cute. But they have only borrowed some of the cuteness of Gaura Hari. He is the transcendental personification of all beauty. So we'll hear some of the childhood pastimes of Gauranga, Sachinandan. How he grew up, what were his activities. Why did he take sannyas and renounce Navadvip? Leave his friends and family. Why? What did he come to give? What was his desire? Why did Krishna come again as Gauranga? So we'll hear all these things tomorrow. Bolo Sachinandan Gaur Hari ki, Kaliga Pavan Avatari Gaur Nityananda Prabhu ki, Shri Radhar Manju ki, Lalita Vishaka Devi ki, Jai Shri Ruparati Manjari ki, Jai Guruji Maharaj ki, Jai Shri Prabhupada ki, Jai Anantakali Vaishnava Vrind ki, Jai Samagata Gaur Bhakta Vrind ki, Jai Nitai Gaur Pranande. Now, let's take this chance. Form Harinam Sankirtan Saba Jiva Hoilo Par Preme Rabatase. All jivas, Saba Jiva Hoilo Par. All jivas can cross over this ocean of birth and death. Simply. Not whether you are this or that, I'm qualified or not. Everyone is qualified. Saba Jiva Hoilo Par. Preme Rabatase. By the favorable winds of prem. What are the favorable winds of prem? Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sastri Koi, Lavamatru, Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Hoi. Sadhu Sangha. In Sadhu Sangha, the favorable winds of prem will be present. Then, the oars. Now we have that chance to perform this service and participate in Gaura Lila. Gaur Premanande.